There comes a stage in a man's life when the excitement of the chase gradually gives way to the pursuit of inner peace. For many, this turning point arrives around the age of 40. Have you ever wondered why a man who once thrived on the thrill of pursuing women, who sought validation and the excitement of new connections, suddenly changes his approach entirely? It's not because he's broken or has abandoned the idea of love. Rather, something deep within him has shifted. The relentless energy that once fueled the chase is now being invested into something far more valuable: his own peace. This transformation isn't about giving up, it's about growing wiser. After 40, a man's idea of winning in relationships undergoes a significant change. The focus shifts from conquest to connection, from the thrill of pursuit to the calm assurance of a meaningful partnership. In this video, we'll explore the psychological reasons why many men over 40 step back from the chase, what they are truly seeking instead, and why this change reflects a deep sense of maturity. The first reason is straightforward: exhaustion. The chase is largely a young man's game, fueled by biological drive, social conditioning, and the need for external validation. It demands enormous energy, physical, mental, and emotional. In their 20s and 30s, men often have reserves to burn. They can endure endless swiping, crafting perfect opening lines, going on numerous first dates, and analyzing mixed signals. Emotional ups and downs, drama, and inconsistencies are tolerated because it all feels like part of the experience. By the time a man reaches 40, however, the energy tank runs on a different grade. Decades of navigating careers, finances, relationships, and family life have taught him that energy is a precious resource. It is carefully allocated to work, health, existing relationships, and personal growth. Modern dating, especially online, can quickly feel like an exhausting, repetitive task rather than an adventure. Conversations seem shallow, performances replace authenticity, and patterns like ghosting or breadcrumbing become all too familiar. A man over 40 has little patience for uncertainty or games. He asks himself, is this the best use of my life force? Increasingly, the answer is no. This leads to the second crucial shift: prioritizing peace. After 40, a man begins to value his mental and emotional stability above all else. What once seemed like passion may now be recognized as unnecessary drama. Chaotic relationships, emotional turbulence, and unresolved conflicts are no longer tolerated lightly. He has learned, often the hard way, that lack of peace in personal life seeps into every other area: work, friendships, and health alike. Weekend mornings with a quiet coffee, a book, or a reflective routine become sacred. Peace is now a non-negotiable asset. When evaluating potential partners, a man over 40 looks beyond attraction. He asks, is she stable? Is there mutual respect? Drama, inconsistency, or an inability to communicate openly are immediate red flags. A common sentiment in this phase is, my peace is more valuable than anyone's presence. This boundary is not a judgment. It's a declaration of self-worth. A meaningful relationship should enhance life, not disrupt it. The pursuit of chaos, once mistaken for love, is abandoned in favor of calm and stability. The third transformation follows naturally: a shift from seeking conquest to seeking partnership. Conquest is driven by ego, the need to win someone's affection. Partnership, however, is about genuine connection and building a shared life. A man over 40 typically has a full, self-sufficient life. He does not need someone to complete him, but seeks someone who complements him, a teammate to share life with. Chemistry remains important, but compatibility, shared values, aligned goals, and emotional maturity take precedence. He respects authenticity, self-awareness, and kindness above superficial sparks. This stage also brings clarity in communication. Games of pretense or feigned disinterest are abandoned. A mature man communicates his intentions clearly and expects the same. He seeks someone ready for a real partnership, not just fleeting excitement. Another factor is cultivated self-sufficiency. Younger men often build their lives while seeking external validation through relationships. By 40, many men have achieved career stability, financial independence, hobbies, and a network of lasting friendships. They are content being their own source of fulfillment. Relationships are no longer about filling a void, but about enhancing an already good life. This discernment makes them selective, careful, and patient. Finally, the decision to step back is also rooted in risk management. Financial, emotional, and lifestyle considerations become more pronounced. Past experiences, heartbreak, betrayals, or costly relationships teach prudence. A man over 40 evaluates potential partners with the understanding that the stakes are higher, the fall further, and the cost of misalignment greater. When he stops chasing, it's not a retreat, it's an advancement. It's the quiet confidence of a man who knows his value, protects his peace, and seeks a true partner to share life with. The energy once devoted to pursuit is now focused on building, sustaining, and enjoying meaningful connections. If this resonates, reflect on the men in your life, or yourself, and consider which part of this shift speaks to you the most. Understanding this mindset helps illuminate what mature, intentional relationships truly look like.